Hey everyone. Uh, my day is over for now. I got some things to do at home, but make sure you guys subscribe if you are not the car at Friendly Tires. So I got some new tires on Steve's car. Had a meeting. Now I'm heading home. What the heck? I'm just not used to. The roads have had so few cars on them the last couple months. Are jammed again, which is a great thing, but I'm not used to it. It's almost like learning how again, right? Having yourself like the Omega Man for a couple of months, and then all of a sudden, about 6,000 degrees in Florida today. In case you're wondering, you can see me sweating. I was just outside. I've got the air conditioner blowing on my face. I don't have it all the way up, and it'll be like that, you know. I don't know if you guys get conditioning. That's full blast. Imagine what life was like in Florida. The only thing not opened up, the two things that are not open in Florida right now are bowling alleys and movie theaters. But they'll be open soon. Bowling alleys. When is the last time any of you have been to a bowling alley to bowl? I haven't. Friday is for sure, absolutely. I haven't been bowling, and so when I was a kid, I used to go bowling a lot. I was just talking to these two guys from Haiti. I was talking to these two Asian guys, and they were drinking Colt 45 beer out of a can. You know, they were out here, and I did not know that Colt 45 had 8.5% alcohol content per can. My goodness. And here it is. It's 11:30 in the morning, and these two guys are lit. Their weekend started. I don't know how many of them they had, but but at 8.5% alcohol content, you don't have to have many. These guys, they were drinking them. Got our weather back. Now, if SpaceX takes off tomorrow, be a perfect weekend. No doubt about that. Oh, I forgot, casinos are not open yet. I'm getting ready to drive by the casino. Let's see here. This is this casino I'm about to drive by is owned by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Let me see if there's any cars in the parking lot. It's not open, but if they have the employees back doing work, the employee parking lot's on the other side. Let me see. There are some cars at the casino, so it's not open for business, but that means they've got the casino workers, they've got some people in there doing some work getting ready to open. This casino here is actually kind of nice. They got some good restaurants in there. They got this steakhouse in there, New York Yankee Steakhouse. Oh my goodness. Some of the best steak I ever had in my life at the Seminole Indian Casino. I'm not into gambling, but I play the slots, you know. That's not really gambling. Just a little bit of money, a little change. Oh. Boy, oh boy. Casino steaks are seriously good. At this one they are, I'll tell you that. That's the only casino I've eaten at. Someone, one of our sponsors, they suggested it, and it was pretty expensive. I love prime rib. Prime rib, if you don't know, is roast beef. And prime rib is one of my favorite things to eat. I don't eat it too often. It's so heavy, you know. There's another casino we go to on Thanksgiving and things like that. It's Pompano Park. It's a harness track. And they have a buffet that is really good. But I don't know, buffets will be back anytime soon. Can you hear me talking with the AC on full blast? It's a hot one. That Florida heat, man. I won't be drinking the rest of my coffee. There we go. I'll turn it down just a tad. It feels so good. Could not live in Florida without AC. Where do you live? Is that World War II vet or World War III vet? What is that? I didn't quite make it out. Looks like 3. Where are you located? What state are you located in? Oregon. No, who has casinos in Oregon? Here it's the Seminoles and the Miccosukee tribe have a casino. I've not been to the Miccosukee. I've been to a couple of the Seminole casinos. Oh, you had it. Wow. I'm in motion. I can't read the chat while I'm moving. I have to wait till I get to the next light. Oh man, I wish I have work I gotta do, but I wish I could head to the beach and jump in the water. The weather is so hot. It is so hot right now. Oh my goodness. It's only 11:30. It's not even the hot time of the day yet. My, oh my. Ooh. Yeah, these two guys, they were drinking these Colt 45s. They were totally lit. I was just talking to. They just moved here from New York before the incident. Well, Trump definitely has a plan. He always does. Ugh. I'm glad it's the weekend, though. Unfortunately, not another 3-day weekend. But still the weekend. Yeah, when my, see, my plan, my daughter, she turned 21 this year, and we missed really a birthday party because of everything that was going on. So what our plan is to take her to the casino on her 21st birthday so she could gamble. So when they open up the casinos, we're going to take my daughter to the casino so she can gamble. It's always fun, right? How often do you get a chance to do that for the first time? Not very often. Wow, your daughter won $1,000. That was nice. Most I've ever won, and it was my wife that won, it was a couple $100. I won $100 once when I was like 18 on a cruise ship. So that was 89. So $100 was a lot, and that was on a slot. So $100 and 89, what would that be today? 120, 150 or something? I don't know. Wow, really? 100 grand? Steve is a sports bettor and a track guy. And I tell you, he knows how to bet on those horses. He can read those programs, and he knows how to pick the winners. Not me, though. Although I did take my daughter to the horse track a few months back, and we won some money. She won, like, I don't know how much she won, $30, $50 on a horse. She bet to place, which I recommended, and then the horse, of course, won. So she would have won a lot more if it wasn't for Dad's bad advice of being cautious. Well, I guess another thing's closed. You can't get tattoos, I don't think, right now, right? Bowling alleys, tattoos, movie theater, but most everything is open. Well, the key is if you look at the odds, you got a pretty good chance of winning if you vote to place. And then when you win, get out, leave. That's the key, leave. That's the mistake people make. They don't leave. But it's hard. Like, my daughter didn't want to leave. She wanted to, I just won. I could do it again. I got her out of there with her winnings. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Ugh. Any big plans for the weekend, anyone? Just think about what I'm going to do this weekend. I got so much I got to do. I don't know if I got time to do anything leisurely this weekend. Last weekend, I took it easy. The 3-day weekend last week was a relaxing, leisurely weekend, no doubt. But this weekend, I got a lot of stuff I got to do. Staying in the house. I would like to go and watch the SpaceX launch, but I'm afraid it's going to get scrubbed again because of the weather. So that's what I'd really like to do, but it's about a 3-hour drive from my house to the Space Center. I couldn't get to the Space Center, but I could go to the beach nearby and watch it. But I just don't want to drive 3 hours each way and then the launch gets scrubbed because of weather. Right now it's, I don't know, 50% chance of thunderstorms, you know? And when they had the first launch window, it was a 60% chance. So if it doesn't take off on Saturday, they got another window on Sunday. Oh, great. Sick of milk. I'm allergic to milk. I can't drink. I can drink lactose free. Malls are open by appointment. How does that work? Well, our malls are open, but I had to go to Best Buy to buy something the other day, and Best Buy was open by appointment only, which was, you know, very strange. I mean, how can they stay in business like that? How long can they stay in business that way? But people were going in and walking out with goods. You know, that's how it works. But here, all our malls are open. Not all the stores in the mall are open, however. So the malls are open, but not all the stores in the mall are open. That makes sense. But as hot as it is, now you want to stay home. See, when we were under the stay home period, when everything was shut down, the weather wasn't so hot. It was like whether you wanted to go out, and now it's so hot you don't want to leave. Guys, I'll see y'all later, all right?